Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Football and welcome to another update for the Champions League fantasy game. This time around, we'll be talking about match day 2. I've had some major changes to my team, and that is because of the injuries that have arisen over the weekend and all that. So, as always, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe if you're new. Mostly, most of you are new because the channel is still brand new, so I'll appreciate it if you subscribe. And as you can see on screen, the Limitless chip is active. Yep, the Limitless chip is active. I'm still the one who said Limitless chip is best used, let's say, in match day 3, match day 4. And I was hoping to use it then because I was targeting Man City playing Club Brugge, I was targeting PSG, I was targeting Juventus playing against Zenit, I was targeting Chelsea playing against Malmo, but I've had to change my approach because of the injuries and the suspensions in my team. So first off, I'll show you guys my match day 1 team. If you want to go into further detail about my match day 1 team, I've already done a full show on that. I'll link it up in the YouTube card right now if you want to watch that after this. So the thing I want to say about my match day 1 team, I'll make it bigger. I'll put it in the bigger screen. This is what I want to show you guys. So this was my match day 1 team. I'm just going to talk about the guys I have to take out. So Mason Mount, as you can see, who was in my team, the last player on the bench, is currently injured. Van der Beek had brought him in match day 1 as a punt, but since they didn't do so well against Young Boys and will he really start against Villarreal, I'm not sure. That's already a second player down. Reece James in my defense is currently injured as well. That's the third player I'm missing. Wan-Bissaka obviously picked up a red card and is going to be missing. Those are 4 players missing from my team. Gundogan in midfield is also missing. Before I even go on, we are only in match day 1. How the hell did I even find myself in this position? Those are already 5 suspensions and injuries after match day 1. Let's go on. That's not it. Oh, man. As you can see, Haaland was also playing for me up front, and that is basically the last straw to me deciding to play my Limitless chip. With all those injuries, I was still happy to go with 11 players into match day 2 and stick to the plan. But with Haaland also, a doubt for the fixture against Sporting, that means I'm down 6 players, and the players that I have, the likes of Lukaku traveling to Juventus, the likes of Llorente hosting Atletico Madrid, I'm going to AC Milan, Atletico Madrid going to AC Milan. Those are already like 8 players that are not ideal. 6 of them missing, 7 of them missing, and 2 of them are not really liking their fixtures. You can also throw in Hakimi, who's hosting Manchester City. So with all that said, that is what has really pushed me to play my Limitless chip and having to play my Limitless chip for this week. So I wish I really did this video earlier, but I hope it gets to you in time. So I'll show you what my Limitless team looks like as of now. So let's go to match day 2. Yep, that is my Limitless chip team as of now. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. So in goal, I've brought in Courtois and De Gea for the 2 goalkeepers I had, the 2 differential goalkeepers. Vlacho did well for me in match day 1, but he's playing Barcelona in match day 2. I expect Barcelona to score. I think they're better than Dynamo KIEV. So I've brought in Courtois, who's playing on the Tuesday against Sheriff at home. Surely a clean sheet. I mean, if it doesn't work out for him, I'll bring on De Gea, who's playing on Wednesday against Villarreal. So those are my 2 goalkeeping options. Obviously, in terms of money, it does not matter. This squad costs around 120-something million. So without a Limitless chip, I'm not able to play this squad. For the back 5, I have Alaba. I've gone for double Real Madrid cover in defense. I don't expect Sheriff to score. I've also gone for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I've also gone for Meunier. Now, Trent is there because of what he did in match day 1. He was absolutely fantastic in match day 1. I expect him to start against FC Porto. I know it could be better options, like maybe even a Real Madrid triple up, but I think his attacking threat is very, very good. So I'd have him there. As I've never had him in any of my teams, so I think it's ideal to have him without caring about the price. So Trent Alexander-Arnold is there. I usually don't bring him in because of the price he costs, but now since I don't care about the price because I'm playing the Limitless chip, why not take the chance of having him in my team? So that's the defense. The other players I have in terms of defenders, Gosens. I talked about Gosens in my other video talking about the players you should be targeting for match day 2. I'll also link it up in the YouTube card right now. You can also find all these links in the description. And Gosens, from the last 2 years, he has scored more goals than any other defender. He even scored in match day 1 away to Villarreal, so he's a good option at home to young boys. If he keeps a clean sheet and gets an assist, that's double figures for him. The other defender I have, obviously, is Kimmich. Now, before I even go on, the first thing, if you're playing a limitless chip in match day 2, I think the first thing you need to have is triple Bayern Munich. I'll come to Gnabry in midfield, but I think you have to have a defender, a midfielder, and a striker, and the striker has to be Lewandowski. Not sure if all of them are going to start or one of them is going to get a rest, but Lewandowski always wants to score goals. So that is how my defense is looking. Let's go into midfield. Let's start with Gnabry. Now, Gnabry did not start the last league game for Bayern Munich against Fürth, and that is why he's in my team. I could have gone for Sane. I could literally go for anyone else, but I've decided to have Gnabry in because he didn't start the weekend game for Bayern Munich, so that's why he's in. He didn't even start the last Champions League game, so that could be my only worry, and that's the reason why he could be one of the players who I change. I could just change him with Sane basically, but I'm sticking to 3 Bayern players. The next midfielder I have in my team is Jude Bellingham. Now, Jude Bellingham is there because, I mean, he saw what he did in match day 1, and also Haaland being a doubt, I have to get a Dortmund cover. Also, Royce missing. I've decided to go for Bellingham against Sporting at home. Sporting conceding 5 goals in match day 1 against Ajax, so you have to have a Dortmund player if you're playing a limitless chip or your wildcard. I've decided to go for Mane. I could go for Salah, obviously because I don't care about the price. I'm rich. When you're playing a limitless chip, I can spend all the money I want. Feels good. I knew what I would. Feels good to spend all the money you want, man. It does feel good. So with Mane, I have him there because he didn't start match day 1. I doubt he won't start match day 2 as well. So that is why I have him there. And the last time they played FC Porto, he scored. So that's why I have him there. And then the next one is Nkunku, scored a hat-trick against Manchester City away from home. He's playing Club Brugge. Club Brugge did quite well against PSG, so that's why he makes my team. And Riyad Mahrez, I also have him there because he rested for City's game against Chelsea. And we also saw the last time he played against PSG last season, home and away. We also what he did to PSG. He literally took City to the final by himself against PSG. So that is why he's in my team. That's there's a couple of changes that still could happen. I'll come to that. And then up front, as I said, Lewandowski has to be there. Lewandowski scores goals. That is what Lewandowski does. Lewandowski scores a lot of goals against Dynamo KIEV. He could run right. And LILLE at home to Besiktas, my first captain on Tuesday, he scored 4 goals in match day 1. And I think you need Ajax cover because the last 5 games I've watched for Ajax, they've scored 9, they've scored 5, they've scored 6. I mean, they're scoring a lot of goals. So that is why I have LILLE there. And the other striker on the bench is obviously Cristiano Ronaldo playing on the Wednesday, hoping to bring him in. Listen, if I don't have to bring him in, I won't bring him in. If all these players in the starting lineup perform, well and good. I'd be happy with all the points on Tuesday, not Wednesday. So that's how my team looks like. This is not the final team. The final team will be, I'll do a live stream for the deadline stream. You'll find the link in the description. Make sure to click on that, the first link in the description. Make sure to click on that and set a reminder. Tomorrow, 2 hours before the deadline or 1.5 hours before, I'll be live to show you guys my final team. And that is because there's still a couple of players I'm really looking at. One of them is Real Madrid's player, Karim Benzema. They have Sheriff at home, and if it starts, he's going to run riot. That also points me out to his teammate Vinicius, who has been incredible as well. So I'm really targeting those 2 players, but I'm really thinking of who I'm going to take out. Do not want to take out Lewandowski. I'm looking to find an Ajax midfielder somewhere so that I can take out LILLE and bring in Benzema. I could also go for Hazard in midfield if it starts. So I'm targeting Real Madrid. I'm also looking to get in one player from, which team am I talking about? SALZBURG as well, playing at home to Lille. And I'm also looking at more players from Leipzig. So those are the players I'm looking at. So there still could be 2 changes. The players who could leave my team are Riyad Mahrez and maybe Nkunku. Those are the 2 players who could still leave my team, and LILLE as well. So 3. So that's how my team is looking like. Let me know if you're playing a limitless chip or your wildcard. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to join me tomorrow in the deadline stream. That's how my Limitless team is looking. I did not want to play my Limitless team, but I've had to, as I've shown you guys, because of the injuries and suspensions. So thank you for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.